A wave of grief has swept through Assam and the entire nation. The mortal remains of legendary Assamese singer Zubeen Garg have reached his residence in Guwahati. Fans, admirers, and prominent personalities are gathering to pay their final respects to the icon whose voice defined a generation. Tonight, we bring you a special extended report on Zubeen Garg's final journey, his life, his music, and his legacy. This morning, the mortal remains of Zubeen Garg were brought to his Guwahati residence. The city came to a standstill as thousands lined up along the route, silently holding candles, garlands, and placards with his pictures. Many could not hold back their tears as the vehicle carrying his body passed through the familiar lanes of the city that had long echoed with his music. Security arrangements were tightened, but nothing could stop the overwhelming crowds of fans who had come to bid him farewell. His home, where countless melodies were once composed, is now draped in grief, becoming a gathering point for people of all walks of life. Across Guwahati, across Assam, the emotions are raw. Fans young and old are united in grief. Outside his residence, groups of youngsters sang his most loved Assamese numbers, their voices trembling with emotion. Elderly admirers held candles and prayed quietly, remembering the countless memories his music had given them. For many, Zubeen was not just a singer, but a family member whose voice was present in their happiest and saddest moments. Some described him as the heartbeat of Assamese culture, while others called him the bridge that connected Assam with the rest of India. Social media platforms flooded with tributes, hashtags honoring him trending across the country, and heartfelt messages pouring in from across the globe. Leaders, fellow musicians, and film personalities have expressed their condolences. The Chief Minister of Assam has described his passing as a personal loss for the state, calling Zubeen Garg a cultural ambassador who carried the spirit of Assam to the world stage. Musicians from Bollywood and beyond recalled their collaborations with him, speaking of his boundless energy, his experimental nature, and his passion for music that knew no boundaries. Colleagues from the Assamese film industry shared personal stories of his generosity, his spontaneity, and his fearless nature. Prominent singers paid their respects, describing him as a man who gave more than 3 decades of his life to enriching Indian music. Zubeen Garg's musical journey began in the late 1980s. Over the years, he went on to become one of the most celebrated voices of the Northeast. His versatility was unmatched, singing in Assamese, Hindi, Bengali, and several other languages. His breakthrough on the national stage came with the chart-topping song Ya Ali from the Bollywood film Gangster, a track that not only won him awards but made him a household name across India. But beyond Bollywood, Zubeen's heart always remained rooted in Assam. He recorded over 30,000 songs, spanning romantic ballads, devotional music, patriotic anthems, and folk renditions. His ability to seamlessly blend modern sounds with traditional Assamese rhythms made him unique. Zubeen was not only a singer, he was a composer, lyricist, actor, and director. He worked in Assamese cinema, directed films, and contributed to regional industries across India. He was also a social activist, using his influence to raise awareness on causes close to his heart, from environmental conservation to cultural preservation. What truly set Zubeen apart was his bond with his fans. He was known for his humility, his accessibility, and his outspoken nature. He often mingled freely with his admirers, listening to their stories and sharing his own struggles. His concerts were not just performances, they were celebrations of Assamese pride. His outspoken personality often made headlines, but his fans admired him for his honesty. He was a man of the people, whose simplicity and warmth made him accessible to everyone, from a young aspiring singer to an ordinary villager who saw in him a reflection of their own dreams. Back in Guwahati, rituals are being performed at his residence. Family members, close friends, and colleagues from the film and music fraternity are standing shoulder to shoulder with grieving fans.